dissing me, dissing me, dissing me, dissing me, auto. Pump his ass like a bottle. Sipping Moscato, bullet with bunch of models. Beat your ass, taekwondo. Like a light, bitch, I shine.
What's going on, everybody? My name's Angelo.
My name's Calvin.
We are the Vision Twins, and we lost a combined 300 pounds.
Now it's our life mission to show you how to do
The same thing.
What is going on, everybody? We are here in the shop cooking it up right now, getting ready for the San Diego Fit Expo. It's tomorrow, and I'm gonna show them what we got right here.
Merch.
So what is this design right here? What is this design? Kind of
That's the
switching
City Lights logo. The City Lights logo. We haven't brought this one back, so it's good to see it again on a t-shirt.
Yeah, we like that one. We're selling those with the masks. So we got the mask going, and then we have the shirts going, and we're just cooking it up, guys. It's pretty late. We did Night Riders tonight. That was lit, but we got to make sure that we get to work right now and finish it off strong.
Love you.
Angela, any last words before the morning time?
Don't wait. Lose weight.
You heard it here first, guys. We'll see you in the morning. Catch you right back up. Let's go.
So we are on to the Fit Expo right now.
It's time to get it. What's going on?
We haven't done this in 2 years because last year COVID kind of canceled everything. So we got everything loaded up in the car. Let's check her out. We got merchandise. We're giving away those two yoga. Or actually, we might even use them during the have them. They have yoga mats for us. At our,
they already have them for us.
For our own setup. Our own setup. I think we're gonna keep these yoga mats here for our own setup, like we're at our own table. But otherwise, we got the merch in here. Set up.
We're not gonna bring those because they already have yoga mats for us. They have everything we need.
But we're gonna need those when we get to our table. They're not gonna give us yoga mats to go back to our area.
Why do we need yoga mats on our table?
Because in case, what if we just start doing demonstrating one of our workouts right there?
Well,
and people are walking by. That's we're taking it. We're taking them. That's what's happening. But anyways, guys, we're on the way, and it's almost 8 o'clock, so we got to get on the road, and we will catch up with you guys when we get to the Fit Expo. All right, guys, so now it's time to carry all the stuff in.
There's a lot of stuff to take in, guys. I didn't realize it, but there's a good amount of stuff.
Yeah, so we're going to take our stuff in right now, and then we got to get set up for the workout, so we will catch up with you guys when we get done. Or like right before the workout?
Right before we start.
Yeah, right before we start the workout.
But we have an hour. Oh, wait, no, then we're going to be bringing people in.
Okay, well, we'll catch up with you in a little bit. Yeah, we got to bring our stuff in first.
We got to take our stuff in there. Love you guys.
And this time, a couple years ago, 2 years ago, we were begging to get in here. That's crazy.
Trying to figure it out.
It's crazy.
Ring light cord?
I don't know. The one in the back? Well, we're gonna see what's happening. If we have one or not, who knows?
I think at least in the Mustang.
At least in the did you take them out?
I took all those Sony bags in the car in the house.
Oh no, we do. We have the battery charger that charges the camera battery. It works for the ring light too.
Did you bring the camera battery charger?
Yeah.
Oh, then we're good.
So we're boosted, but okay, anyways, a couple years ago, we were walking in here, like just trying to promote ourselves, like really young, like didn't know what we were doing exactly. But the crazy part is that like we kind of manifested it. We said like, in 1 year from now, we'll be able to do it, but COVID hit, so we weren't able actually to come and do the shows or anything like that. But now, 2 years later, oh yeah, I'm getting over here.
So it's for vendors?
Down G. Down door G. Can't go into door or whatever that one was. But we will catch up with you guys in just a little bit.
So we're vendors?
Go ahead.
We're vendors? We're vendors now?
I'm a vendor. He pulling the vendor card.
Gotta wear them though.
Yeah. So we got our bands and we also got our check-in. That's pretty lit. That's pretty lit right there.
Yo, we're here. Look at this. Look at this, yo.
Vision Twins check-in.
That's lady. We got it.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Suitcases, so you guys look. Look, we have all of our stuff, red bike, guys. All of our clothes. So we had a bunch of packed up stuff. We had like all of our merch. There was a lot that we were doing.
Put it up right here. It's perfect. We're discussing where we're gonna put the ring light, guys. I think we should put it up here. That's just the better option, I would say.
What do you think?
Yeah, bring it up here. Bring it up here. So everybody's still coming in through the convention center right now. We are getting set up for our live stream workout class. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna set up the ring light right here, and then we're gonna be getting lit, you know, just how we do. Oh, Calvin's bringing somebody.
Nice twins.
Hi, how are you?
Calvin and
Angelo.
Angelo. Okay,
Nice to
nice.
meet you. Exactly. Just a couple seconds, y'all. Just a couple seconds. Love it. love to lose weight. Yes, yes, sir. Hey, we about to start right now.
All right, you guys. As you come in, we've got the Vision Twins on stage right now. They're going to do a live hit workout.
Let's get this word. Let's go. Let's go.
Everybody follow us on TikTok. Come work out with them. If you do, you'll get your points for what you do in the office. Come work out with them now.
She's going to speech now. Perfect. Let's do it. Here we go. Everybody go. Saturday session. Let's go. Hey, 30 minutes, everybody. Let's get this work. Here we go. Hey, 30 minutes. Is there anybody but a girlfriend? Is that a body count, everybody? I don't know if that's a body count. Hey, let's go. Here we go, y'all. Let's go ahead and get those. Here we go. 6, get them all. 5, right here. 4, 3. We got our front back. 2, 1. Here we go. At 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And laterals. 10. Here we go. 9. Here we go. 8, 7. Right here. 6. Here we go. 5. Right here. 4, 3. Pick it up. 2, 1. Down the line. And hey, water. Let's go. 30 seconds. Water, let's go! Up here. Hold on. There we go. Water, hey! Oh, we got him. Hey, get that. Hey, guys. Take off your merch. No insecurities allowed, baby. Take off your shirts. No insecurities allowed, guys. Listen up, for too long, my twin brother and I were insecure about how our bodies look. Not anymore. We've been over 300 pounds. We understand what it takes. You guys got it. Let's finish strong. Here we go, everybody. Let's go. Hey, get those feet chopping. Listen up, everybody. We are back at the top. 50 butt kickers. 5 squats. I can hear you breathing. Oh, snap. There we go. Up in 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Here we go. 1, 2. Right here. 5, 6. Drop it down and squat. Drop it down and 5. Finish shirt. Only Emperor's allowed to scream in the house, baby. Bring it back. Let's get it popping. Here we go, everybody. Yeah. Hey.
And I love the body positivity.
That's what it's all about.
Loud and proud.
No insecurities allowed.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming to Fit Expo.
Thank you.
Whoa. Everybody, come to F45.
Woo! We done, YouTube. Let's go. You guys are gonna kill it. You guys are gonna kill it. Oh yeah.
And 5 t-shirts.
What was that?
Anybody show up?
We had a few people that were doing the workout. Yeah. So it was a good turnout. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we just finished the workout right there. It was freaking lit. Oh, just kicked over the ring light. Now we're going to our booth. Now it's time to sell, yo. Now it's time to sell some merch. How we doing, guys? Now it's time to sell some merch. Sell all out our damn merch, yo. We need to get this thing going, yo. So here we are. It is time to pop, guys. Yeah. Hey, you're good. Good, huh? Did good. Let me get some right here. Boom. Right there. There it is. There we go. You walked by earlier, you was like, this guy's really good. That was awesome, man. Appreciate it, man. Let me get a dap. Let me get one. Yeah. There we go. My turn. Yeah, there we go. What do you know, guys? Here at the Fit Expo, we found 2 sets of twins already. We got Moses right here. He's competing. That's insane. He's shredded. I don't want to tell you. He's too strong for me. And then we got Jacob. Yes, sir. Right? Yep. Go ahead and show that picture. Look at that. Guys, that's him in April. Is that your daughter?
Nah, it's just an old friend's daughter.
Just a baby.
Yeah,
that's insane, guys. That's insane. 95 pounds now?
Yeah, 95.
4 months. In like 4 months. That's insane. Let's go. Let's go. Now we're about to make some TikToks. Let's hit the TikTok. All right, as long as we got that going. Hey, station going around. Cool. Station going.
So kind of like show you a lot of these. That's what I'm saying.
Hold up that merch, bro. Hold it up. I like this. Beanie twins, hold up. Oh yeah. Get him, dog. You feel me, mom?
Have a great life.
I get mad at me about red.
live on YouTube. You can get for 30 minutes. You can lose weight in 30 minutes. Just work out with us. We got you, man. It's free too.
Take his ass up top like high five. Don't give a fuck about who you call or who come out of town.
Here's our card.
Mija. Don't give a fuck about who they are, because we gon' get them all. I'm back on the real estate. Like the holiday, if it's smoke, we gotta get it straight. Since a young boy, I've been walking around with a 38. Ain't the tester on my wrist, that shit flooded. You see my cup, you see my stick, both of them dirty. Feeling like Drake, I'm straight out the suit. I talk to the best, I come out the brick. If I tell you it's up, nigga, that's what it is.
All right, y'all, that's the end of San Diego for the Expo day 1.
Hey, I'm pretty tired, yo. I was like, I'm good. It's 3 o'clock.
I've been standing all day, bro.
I feel like literally standing, guys. Like, I'm not kidding you. Standing.
Haven't sat down.
Have
What's my
not
stand
sat.
time? Hey Siri, how long have I been standing for? Fit check. I've been standing for 9 hours straight. Haven't sat down once. That's a workout in and of itself, right there, yo.
That was tough, yo. I'm not gonna lie, it's been fun, bro.
It's been burning calories just standing here, bro.
Yeah, for real. So,
hey, but tomorrow's day 2. We're about to get back to it. It's gonna be super lit.
let's go, bro.
Let's get it in there. Hey, don't wait. Lose weight. We out, baby.
Day 1.
The Vision Twins are next here at the Fit Expo stage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure on behalf of the Fit Expo to introduce these 2 gentlemen. They are the Vision Twins, and their story will captivate and inspire you. Guys, how did it all begin?
Oh man, Calvin, go ahead and tell them how it began. So I can go ahead and start off on that one. We really aim towards ending youth obesity. That's where we stand in our mission. So growing up, we were always obese. Single parent, my dad went to prison when we were young. But going from my junior year to my senior year of high school, I remember getting this landscaping job with one of my football buddies. And I turned it into a workout with anything that I did in that job, whether it was taking out the trash, or digging a pond, turned it into a workout. By the time we got back to school that summer, everybody had noticed a difference between my twin brother and I, and that pissed them off, so. Yeah, no, imagine going back in high school and everybody's like, oh, why are you so fat and your brother's skinny and what's wrong with you? And so I got bullied like crazy because he was a skinnier version of me. And so seeing him lose the weight, it kind of inspired me to start working out as well. And from there, we just went crazy, man. And starting at 330 pounds, I used to weigh 330 pounds, and I was 350. Yeah, so we got all the loose skin, you know what I mean, to validate that.
Now, what city did this happen in?
So we grew up here, born and raised here in San Diego, East County.
And what was the reaction of your students, of your classmates, as they saw you get into shape and they saw you get into shape? Did things change?
Yeah, definitely. It's actually, there's a funny story. So one of our football buddies, not even really a buddy, I wouldn't consider this guy a buddy, but he said that if I ever end up fatter than the Vision Twins, or the Sanders Twins at the time, shoot me dead. And that's how big we were. And so it's funny, long story short, this guy is actually way bigger than what we ended up being. And we lost the weight. So it's kind of crazy that people were really picking on us for that.
That is crazy. Well, it really brings up a huge issue, and that is youth bullying, which is a terrible, terrible thing. Kids can be very, very mean. And what you guys stand for is really important, to know that there's life beyond, that you can take control of your life. Now, when you lost the weight, was it just the exercise, or did you change your diet also?
It was definitely what we were eating. I would say growing up, we were used to Hot Pockets, frozen burritos. My mom worked long hours, so it was basically whatever we could eat in the house. Something quick and something fixable that we could do on our own. Yeah, microwave food, you know, Hot Pockets, like you said, frozen burritos. That's what we grew up on, you know. So we resonate a lot with kids that are single parent families and they just kind of eat whatever they want. They don't have any restrictions on what they eat. So we just got to have free range all the time, and that kind of caused us to really get overweight. But the main story of why we got overweight was our dad went to prison. So we were eating up emotions that we didn't really understand at the time. And looking back on it, that was the biggest cause of why we did gain weight, because we didn't have a father figure in our life.
That's incredible. Now, is he still incarcerated to this day?
No, thankfully he's out and he lives in Mexico right now. So we're half Honduran, half black and white. And he made his way, he got deported. So for the last like 10 years of our life, he just hasn't been around, but we go down to Mexico and see him every once in a while. So that's a blessing. We're thankful to go see him. He's a trainer. He's always been fit. Ironically, my dad's always been a bodybuilder, always had clients for personal training, and ironically, his kids were extremely overweight.
Well, you guys are 100% perfect. I don't know what percentage you are or whatever, but you guys look great to me. Now, what advice would you give to kids that find themselves in single-family homes where they're just in a situation where they don't have someone to cook for them? Maybe the Hot Pocket generation we're going to call. Ironically, back in Los Angeles, I actually trained the guy. His name is Rob Arbertier, that wrote Hot Pockets, and he's got a big house because he wrote that jingle, which is so crazy. I didn't know you guys were going to say that. But yeah, shout out to Rob.
Yeah, shout out.
But what do you do? Like if suddenly there was a flash of light and we were standing in front of a little kid who finds himself at home, single family or single parent, what should those kids do?
Yeah, so great. I mean, we're thankful that we live in a new generation now where all these kids are on their phones. I mean, they have easy access to the internet, and you know, it sounds kind of, not to promote our own page, but I'll say follow us. We show how we grew up and what to eat and what not to eat. And we make meals and something very simple that a 12-year-old can get in the kitchen and start practicing with. So
it's funny because you would think little kids don't know how to cook, but these bigger kids, they obviously know how to eat, right? So they know how to make their own food. They know what's good and what's not, So as long as we just have people that are demonstrating what to do, and thankfully we're pretty much the only influencers that are actually like promoting weight loss, and promoting for kids weight loss, and everybody else is kind of bodybuilder, look at me type of stuff. But that's not really the main message at the end of the day. It's really to help other people lose weight and change their lives. And it goes beyond weight loss at some point, because it's a mental issue too. We always say that obesity and it's a mental health issue. You're having a mental health crisis, whether you think about it or not. Something's not really functioning right up there. You have this need to overeat, or this anxiety, or just a false belief. Yeah, the depression or anything, and that can take over someone's life, and they turn to food as a resource. So we like to tell people, hey, if you have any other resources, I mean, video games are a big thing that people get into, so we tell them, hey, get outside, go exercise, go hang out with your friends. They're kids at the end of the day, so I mean, they have time, thankfully, but the main message is to still inspire people beyond weight loss, just change their life in general,
To kind of add on to that, it's interesting that you say video games, because during the pandemic, when our platform really started to blow up, these kids started tuning on to TikTok, and we were making weight loss videos and doing it in a fun fashion, what we do to this day. And these kids were seeing us as role models now, which I'm very thankful for. And they're not on the video games as opposed to working out with us in their room. They're working out with us, not playing video games, and their parents DM us all the time saying, "Thank you for getting my kid off their ass to work out."
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Tell us about your page and tell us about some of those workouts.
Yeah, so we teach 30-minute high-intensity interval training workouts, HIIT workouts. They're 100% free, and the main thing is, like we said, we want to help people. We want to end obesity, number one, but most of our workouts are really designed for people to lose weight. There's modified versions to all of our exercises, so we understand if you got bad knees. Everybody has bad knees when they're overweight, because you can't really put too much impact on it. So that's our main message, is like, as long as it's inclusive, everybody can join it. They're a lot of fun. They're only 30 minutes long, and we have people getting in and out, and they're sweating and going to bed right afterwards, It's so cool. Yeah.
I think you guys need a TV show. Seriously, this is very inspiring.
We will have one. We will.
And where does the Vision Twins come from? Like, how did you guys brand yourselves the Vision Twins?
Right. So it's funny. When we were trying to do this, after we lost the weight, everybody's like, oh, you guys got to get on YouTube. You guys got to do Instagram. You got to do social media. Like, blow up on there. And thankfully, during the pandemic, it really hit up harder, but we came up with the name Vision Twins. My brother was with his girlfriend at the time, so he was always 1 foot in, 1 foot out on like starting the internet thing, And so one night I was just sitting at home with my mom, and we're like, hey, what's a good name? It just came to me, just right in, Vision Twins. And then from there we ran with it. We thought it was good.
We put it on in our old apartment back in East County. He actually had written it on a piece of aluminum foil and put it over our AC vent. Those big AC vents in that. We put at Vision Twin.
And it just stood on the wall there for years. And so we'd look at it every day. And then, right before the pandemic in 2019, we're like, hey, we're going to move to LA. One of our roommates said, like, you guys won't make it in LA. You guys won't make it doing what you do. And that really just drove us. So we're like, all right, bet. And then we went out there, didn't really have a plan, but we just decided to try it. And then from there, our life, that's where our life really started. Everything kind of happened right after that.
How did you find LA compared to where you grew up? Was it challenging? Was it easy? What happened once you arrived?
When we got up there, we realized a lot more people rooted for us than we thought. Because in your own neighborhood, you could think, oh, okay, only a couple of people really like what I'm doing. But when you start to put yourself out there, that's when you realize, like, okay, people do actually. In your hometown, people will turn a blind eye. They know who you are. They saw you since you were a kid. But when you go to a new area, they don't have that background knowledge on you. So they kind of just believe what they see. And
you can reinvent yourself. And it's funny that social media is just really, it's different now. You know, in the beginning of this was the beginning of the pandemic, 2020. We moved out there. And January and then February, we moved out after a month because we moved into this home with like 16 people in it. We didn't know, we needed a bedroom, you know, in LA. And it just so happened to be in this like foreign exchange student home. So there was always a lot of people coming in and out. And the pandemic happened, coronavirus, and we didn't know, and nobody knew what was going on at the beginning of the coronavirus. Everybody thought if you went outside, you were gonna die. So we're like, okay, well there's like 16 people coming in and out. We just packed up our bags and left, and then ended up having family, thankfully, in the area.
Orange County.
Yeah, so we dipped out after like 2 months because we didn't know, and nobody knew what was going on at the beginning. So we're like, we're gonna take our chances elsewhere. And so we were there for a little bit, but everything shut down, so like, why are we still here? You know, and then coronavirus, we left. And we realized that we're all online. You know, everything that we do is on the internet, so we could be anywhere.
We stopped trying to be an in-person brand as much. And once we moved to Orange County, we hopped on TikTok. We were making those dancing TikToks for a couple months.
And everybody, you know, when you hear TikTok, you think of the TikTok dancers and everything. Nobody wants to get on TikTok. They're like, oh, I'm not gonna do that, it's for kids. But really, if you want to start a brand or start anything, that's free marketing on there. Yeah, you could blow up like that on TikTok. So we just took our chance, and when you have the right intention and you have the right message and you have a good tweet behind what you're doing, it's gonna work no matter what.
So what's the future for the Vision Twins?
So we're traveling right now. We're actually heading to St. Louis on Monday. Tomorrow. Monday. It feels like it's so long away tomorrow.
Dude, those guys that were just here on stage, they were from St. Louis.
Which one?
Those guys that just took a picture with me.
Oh, okay. I think they're from Illinois. Yeah, somewhere over there though, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be traveling around the world. Our main message is to hit the landmarks. So we want to do a workout in front of the Arch, you know, in St. Louis. We've done the Grand Canyon, we've done
Miami,
we've done lots of different places. So now we want to kind of go to landmarks, you know, historical landmarks in Stonehenge, and go to Australia, do it in the Outback, and you know, Jerusalem, everywhere. You just want to go everywhere and do our workouts and spread the message.
I want to follow you. Seriously. Now, do you guys speak other languages besides English?
Podemos hablar español.
That is so cool.
Somos hondureños.
That is awesome. Because I'm sure the Spanish audience really resonates with you also. There's a lot of obesity in that community, and for you guys to be able to tackle 2 different languages, that's exciting.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're central Honduran, so Capenacho's our heart. My uncle's around here. And, you know, we speak Spanish, but we're Afro-Latinos. So.
I bet your dad's super proud of you guys if he's a trainer, my goodness.
Oh, yeah. He is. Yeah, we made him really happy.
That's awesome. Now, does your mom run your mail order company? Is she involved also?
She is involved. We do live at home with our family right now just because it makes the business run faster. So we run all of our merchandise, the beanie that he's wearing on his head. We run our shirts, joggers, leggings, hoodies, wristbands, headbands. We run that all out of our garage up in North County.
We're fully independent right now. We haven't outsourced. We haven't got bought out by anybody. So we're just picking and choosing what we really want to do because we know what we have is valuable. So right now we're independent right now, but once Nike comes around or those brands come around, we'll talk about it. You know?
That's good. I can see it in the future. It's going to be fantastic. Yep. Now, quick question. You guys have come a long way from the world of Hot Pockets. Give me a typical day now in your nutrition and your exercise. If I stayed overnight at your house and we all woke up in the morning, what do we eat for breakfast? When do we exercise? What's your routine like now?
He'll cook for you. Yeah, good question. Really good question. So, as many people know in the fitness industry, eggs is like the thing to eat. You know, low calories, good to eat. You can eat 6 of them at a time. So we have eggs every morning, and we'll have like oatmeal or a banana protein shake, and then we go do our first workout, which is our own workout, which is typically a weightlifting session. And then after that, at 6 o'clock at night. So during the day, we're creating content and doing our business and everything. But then at nighttime, we teach the 30-minute HIIT class. And that's where we have thousands of people join online, set up their phone, and everybody, you'll be surprised. We have families putting it up on their TV, and it's really inclusive.
Little babies working out.
It's the most fun thing ever, and it's really universal. You know, the message that we spread is positivity at the end of the day. yeah, we're not here to promote ourselves or make it about us. You know, we have a message that we're carrying that's for something, a higher power. You know, and that's what we do.
And then after that, we'll eat some more. I mean, we'll probably, my mom actually cooks a lot for us. So, I mean, she makes a lot of pre-made meals and beet soup. We like the beet soup. And it's playing around with it, honestly. Playing around with low-calorie foods. We eat a lot of soup and chicken.
So cool. Now, when you look at the fitness world right now, there are guys that are bodybuilders, there are guys that are CrossFit guys. Who motivates and inspires you guys? Like, who do you look to online where you're like, that guy's awesome?
You know, back in the day, when we were in middle school, Insanity was like the #1 fitness program back in the day. So growing up, we saw these workout, that home workout type of style, and we just got a lot of inspiration from that. So if you look at our workouts, a lot of them are from those Shanti exercises. So growing up, that was like our biggest inspiration, but we didn't really have anybody to look up to that was like us, you know what I mean, that was overweight and then lost weight and then now doing the same thing. So
I would say my biggest motivator is him for sure, and likewise, I would think he would say the same thing.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, is your girlfriend still the same girlfriend you had then?
No, none of that.
It's trouble.
He's the only partner that actually helps me progress. Yeah. That's how I put it.
Fantastic. Now, let's say a kid wakes up tomorrow morning. Let's say he wants to change his life. He signs up at your website. He starts following you. He starts changing his diet, but he's still feeling insecure when he's at school about his weight, his appearance. What advice would you give to those kids that feel like outsiders? Because it sounds like you guys went through the fire and came out the other side.
It's totally normal, you know, and nothing's going to be easy at the beginning, and it's the same thing for overweight kids losing weight and skinny kids gaining weight. You're not going to get it overnight. It's not going to happen the next day. But the main thing is, like, once you fall in love with the process, if you see just the first amount of results, that is like the most motivating thing. You know, once you start losing weight and you see your shoulder line, you start seeing your neck now, you can see certain things that you couldn't see before. And same thing for a skinny guy, if he's starting to see just a little bit of muscle, you now know it's possible to do it. And so we would just say, hey, push it through for 2 weeks, which is really all you need just to get started. 2 weeks, get right into it. And then from there, once you see the results, it's kind of just self-motivating, self-consistent, and then, you know, at the end of the day, look up to people like us, and we'll help you get the rest of the way. You know,
to kind of further in on that, I would say, to advice for that kid is that they're believing in something that's not real, that's not true. Because whatever's true feels good. Whatever's true and whatever's right feels good. And if it feels bad, that means that it's wrong. So if it feels wrong, that means you're believing something that's not true. So that's kind of how I talk to the younger generation, and just say, hey, does it feel wrong? And then it's not right, because our beliefs don't play with us. We're very we know what's right and wrong based on our feelings. So as long as you feel good, you're believing something that's right, and if you feel bad, it means you're believing something that's wrong. So
great advice. If you guys have any questions for the Vision Twins, they are available. If you guys have any questions, now, do you have a booth here?
Yeah, 527. We're right around the corner.
So we're right across from Brad Castleberry. We're right there. We're adjacent from his booth. So 527 right over here.
What's it like to meet your fans? I mean, your fans follow you online, and so there's that sort of division. But when you meet them in person, what's that like?
It's crazy. It's really cool because, especially starting and blowing up, starting our brand during the pandemic, it's really cool to be able to see, you know, fans come out of the woodworks and say, you know, I was doing my workout here, and, you know, I follow you guys to this day. My little brother does your workouts. Can you send a video to my little brother? He couldn't make it to this event. You know, just seeing that was, it's incredible to be able to do that.
Yeah, and further, like, you think it's not real, you know, sometimes that you have fans or like, these people really know who you are, but because it's all on the internet, you know, you can't see a face there, but once they actually come up in person, it's like, oh shit, like it is real, you know what I mean? Like, there's people that really listen to what you have to say, you know, and it's inspiring to us too as well.
What a great story. Do you guys have any questions for the Vision Twins? Come on up, look, this guy's wearing a medal.
Oh yeah, he won, hey! You know, Dawson? You won? You said it. He said it in the beginning that he was gonna win, and I believe it. So, bro.
Hey, so grab that microphone. I just want to ask you a question. Okay, so you went to high school with these two amazing guys. What was it like, man?
They were since day one. They've always been super funny. So they always had that energy with them. Obviously, they're a little bigger, but they carried that energy with them wherever, like whatever was going down. They were always an inspiration to and make everyone laugh, no matter if you're not friends with them or more friends with them, you could just always know they're really down to earth and they like putting a smile on people's face.
That is a great testimonial, man. I don't think that there's anything better than that you guys put smiles on people's faces. So always the positive attitude, I see.
So my question was, who's your guys' biggest inspiration?
Man, I would say, I mean, it just has to be Angela, you know what I mean? Like, because, yeah, it has to be, because by myself, I don't know what I would be doing if I was just by myself right now, you know what I mean? But I'm grateful I have a business partner, you know what I mean? So that's really what I'm thankful for. Likewise.
Yeah, it's been so awesome seeing you guys become who you are now, and the hours and the time they've been putting in. I'm just really glad that they got noticed because they worked so hard.
That is awesome.
Appreciate that, bro. Thanks, Dawes. Appreciate
that. That is so cool. And congratulations, man. That medal that says it all. That's a lot of hard work. Congratulations.
You got it, bro. Yep, I'm talking with you, man. Yep. You got it.
It's like a class reunion, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Any other questions for the Vision Twins? Any other questions? Is your mom here at the event also?
No, she was here yesterday helping us set up, so really tight-knit family, you know, it's like a trifecta. Come and help the family. It's a real family thing here.
Yeah, she's not here today.
You know, so many young guys want to break through on the internet, and it's really tough because there are a lot of voices. How did you guys distinguish yourselves?
Well, we talk at the same time a lot.
Yeah, we could say the same thing without even really trying to do it. But thankfully, we're twins. That's just something that we were blessed with. But really, it's
finding our own style.
Yeah, being yourself. At the end of the day, a lot of people think that being themselves isn't enough, but it's more than enough. You know, there's no other person that's just like you in this building. You know, so you each have something that's unique to yourself. Ours happens to be our energy, positivity, weight loss. You know, so we took it and ran with it. And everybody has something small, whether it's cooking, fishing, or just whatever you love to do. If you have a voice behind it, if you can communicate that, if you can communicate something, you can sell it, you can make money, you can inspire other people to do the same thing.
And what's your favorite social media platform? Are you more on TikTok, more on Instagram, more on
TikTok? Yeah, TikTok's really cool. But, you know, it gets a little bit too much, and that's one thing. If you do social media, take time away from social media because it can get really over your head. And you kind of, at some point, you can start to hate what you do, you know, and the voices and everybody else. But at the end of the day, just be yourself, and you're more than enough yourself.
So cool. Now, who taught you guys how to dance? Because obviously you guys are pretty good dancers.
Oh yeah. Who said we could dance? Man, growing up, just being on the internet, seeing the influence in LA, the Jerkin style, you know, that's what we love to do. That's what I grew up watching, and you know, it's something that's positive too. I didn't realize it when I was a kid that dancing was positive, but you know, I stuck to it to this day, and that we share that across our social media platforms.
So cool. I say you guys go to Mount Rushmore, you know where the president's face is?
Yep.
Add 2 more faces, yours, up there. So the twins are up there. That would be awesome.
That would be dope, man.
With the curly hair, I think we can pass.
It can happen.
So cool. All right. Anything else you want to add and explain to this crowd about what it's like to do what you do?
Be grateful, man. Attitude of gratitude. Attitude of gratitude.
Yeah. So it's all about mental mindset, being positive.
Being grateful, grateful, gratitude. Being thankful for the position you're in, and things start to come to you. You know, we were thankful to have 300 followers, and we're still as thankful to have 3 million followers on TikTok. So, I mean, across all of our platforms. So, it's that same attitude of gratitude.
Fantastic. Well, best of luck for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vision Twins. Ow! Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Amazing. Hey, let's take a quick photo.
Yeah, let's do it.